So lastly, I would like to thank me. I would like to thank me for believing in me. I would like to thank me for doing all this hard work. I'd like to thank me for having no days off. I'd like to thank me for never quitting. I'd like to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I would like to thank me for trying to do more right than wrong. And I would like to thank me for being me at all times.
I would like to welcome you all today. I must admit, you're all looking very, very smart. A special welcome to those who have travelled thousands of miles across the water to be here today. I know this was mentioned earlier, people from Australia, France, New Zealand, and of course, last but not least, the people from Tory. So now the moment I have waited for 5 minutes to talk about my daughter without getting interrupted. Maybe. Well, I can't quite believe my little girl is now grown up and married. Rich, I hope you noticed when you signed that thing today, the no returns.
Richard and Ashleigh met on Bumble. Bumble is a dating site where the girl has to message first, which was ideal for Richard as he was very nervous. But on the other hand, Ashleigh could speak to a brick wall. They started speaking to each other in March 2021. Their first date was cocktails at Richard's flat. They spoke to the very small hours of the morning, and just as Ashleigh was leaving to go home, Richard went in for his first kiss, which turned into a Glasgow kiss as he accidentally headbutted her. Nevertheless, Richard messaged his friend Ryan, and the text said, "I've met the one. She's the girl for me."
If there was going to be a perfect first date for me, that was it. And I knew from then there was something pretty special about Ash. And that special thing was, for those 9 hours, I did not get one word in. Basically from then it's been pretty much plain sailing. There's been so many good times. Even when things don't go to plan, you always see the brighter things, and it's always a laugh, so that's one of the things I love about it.
Here's to the right now. You're surrounded by your loved ones, and all are wishing you well as you create a brand new chapter in the story that's yours to tell. But take the time to live today as your marriage begins. Look around and soak it up, the moment we are in.
Ashleigh, my first love about you is that you're determined to be the best in everything that you do. At times you beat yourself up when things don't go well, but I know you'll always achieve what you set your heart to. My second love about you is your sense of humour and your ability to lighten up the room. These were the first two things I fell in love with when I met you all those years ago.
I, Richard, Gary
I, Richard Gary Lumsden,
Take you,
take you,
Ashleigh Andrea Donald,
Ashleigh Andrea Donald,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Richard, I love every single part of you, or else I wouldn't be here. But I've tried my best to narrow down 2 things I love most about you. The first love is how patient and kind you are. Seeing the way you treat people, even if they've done you wrong, makes me smile and so proud of the person you are. You make the world a better place. My second love is how safe you make me feel. I never have to feel alone, scared or worried with you by my side. You accept me for who I am, always.
I, Ashleigh Andrea Donald,
I, Ashleigh Andrea Donald,
take you,
take you,
Richard Gary Lumsden,
Richard Gary Lumsden,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Richard and Ashleigh, you have promised to stand by each other through whatever your lives together may bring. Following the acceptances which you have made before me and in the presence of your family and friends, it gives me the greatest pleasure to declare that you, Richard, and you, Ashleigh, are now legally married, and I pronounce you as husband and wife, and you may kiss your beautiful wife.
Over the last few months, Richard and I have discussed Ash a lot and all the things he values in her. Richard talked about how beautiful Ash is, especially today, obviously, and how he loved her fiery independence. He's also mentioned she's great with money, keeps track of all the incomings and outgoings to the penny. I knew then that Ash was unique, a Rangers fan with an understanding of financial solvency. Ashleigh has lots of things that she loves about Richard. He's good with his hands. Got fantastic stamina and rhythm. And he literally bangs loud enough that the neighbours can hear. Yep, Richard has always been a fantastic drummer. Richard is one of my oldest friends. I moved to Aberdeen from Carnoustie and I didn't know anyone when I moved up here. And Richard was one of the first people to take an interest in me. He's genuinely shown me endless kindness, friendship, love, patience, loyalty. And these are the qualities that are going to make Richard an amazing husband for Ashleigh.
Start off by speaking about the woman next to me here, Ashleigh. So, first of all, I had in my head about what today would be like, how it would go, what you would wear, what you'd look like, and to be honest, I've been blown away. Had tears in my eyes. I tried not to cry, but I did it, so.
It gives me the greatest pleasure to present to you for the very first time the new Mr. and Mrs. Lumsden.